Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion, guys, and today I got an update for you. Yes, if the news is right, Mercedes isn't going to have any more 2022 V8s. Yes, no more AMG 63 V8s. So let's talk about it. Let's go. Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Thank you.
Yes, it is true. Mercedes-Benz USA has let the dealers know that for model year 2022, we will not be getting V8s, except for the S-Class sedan. No G550, no G63, no GLE or GLS 580s, no C63, E63, GT63, no V8s. They're not coming. They haven't told us exactly why. The announcement says supply chain, so that's what I'm going with. What will we do? We will sell used AMGs. We will extend leases. We will learn to love the 53 variants. We will hope that for model year 2023, something is different. But it is true. It is not a rumor.
So welcome back everybody. Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion. If you guys are new to the channel, definitely watch this video, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I am Boost in Motion. I have an Infiniti Q60, but also have a Mercedes C63. yes. So let's talk about it. You probably already saw the video. It's freaking crazy. So Mercedes has released some information on specific models of the AMG 63 that will not be pre-ordered for the 2022 model. Now, I know the exception is going to be, it's not going to apply to the 43s and the 53s, and most guys really don't like those cars. And it doesn't apply to, I think, the S560 and a few, like, 2 S-Class models. The reason being is, I guess those aren't AMG models of motor. I'm not too positive. Anybody could correct me in the comments below. But the number one reason they say stating is this may be a supply chain issue. Remember, this stuff is not only affecting a few brands, it's affecting plenty of brands that make tens of thousands of cars a month. And these cars are literally sitting in airfields waiting for chips. Yeah. So AMG in the past stated that they were possibly moving away. Well, they're moving away from V8s after a specific year anyway. But this is probably the number one catalyst of them moving away from V8s more to a smaller 4-cylinder and/or electric models. And honestly, I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm not too happy about it, so let me talk about it a little bit more. Mercedes isn't making any more AMGs, with the exception of those 2 S-Class models, right? And also, they're still going to make the 43 models and 53 models, which are not real AMGs. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. I'm just saying all over the fucking, not sorry for cursing. I'm just saying, you know, fake AMGs. But at the end of the day, how is this going to affect the market? How is this going to affect us? And even if you are Boost in Motion, you're part of the Boost in Motion family, and don't really care about Mercedes, there's a specific reason why you should care about this. Let me explain to you the reasons why. Number one, this chip shortage is really affecting a lot of brands and models. You guys don't think so. There's airfields right now that have cars, brand new cars sitting there waiting for these specific chip modules so that they can install in these cars throughout the different brands, right? So this affects the industry. Number two, what this also affects is supply and demand. Some people stating that this is inflation. It's not inflation. I still think this is a supply and demand issue currently at the moment. Reason being is, if you have a demand for a specific product and there's a chip shortage, which means there's less models, which means the current models, which like to say the 2020, 2021 models, are going to continue possibly go up in price, because it's not like people are running out there buying the cars. Like, hey, you know what? There's no 2022 models, so I'm about a 2021 model. What's going to happen is the dealers look at that and say, oh, we don't have any more. We can't order any 2022 models for you. But we have this 2021 model. And they easily could just put $5,000 on top of that. And people are going to buy it because they already know there's no more of them. There's probably not going to be no 2022 models of AMGs and V8s at all. So dealers know this and they capitalize on this. So this affects anybody that's in the market looking to purchase one of these cars. Period. Now, as an AMG 63 owner, how is this going to affect some of the people who already have AMGs now, right? Because if you're looking to get an AMG now, you're going to be looking to pay over not even over MSRP. You're going to be looking to pay over whatever their sticker is. So it's going to be a markup. But what about people like us who have pre-owned? Now, I have a 2015 C63, and it's actually cheapest in America. So definitely check that link up above about finding the price and how the deal was structured, which is a little sketchy, but I still walked away with a crazy good deal, right? How is this going to affect owners like me, right? Because my car is still technically the older model. It's an older edition, but it's still the current specific model that's already out. Yes, even 2015 applies to 2022. Yes, they do change some interior, but it's still, repeat, it's still the same current model. How is this going to affect me? Well, it may not affect the C-Class sedan owners, and here's why. In 2022, 2023, they're supposed to be coming out with a new C63 that is 4 cylinders, twin turbo, a single turbo, and a hybrid. So it's not going to be affecting that model at all. So that means we're still going to get an AMG model, even though it's going to be a freaking 4-cylinder turbo. So it may not necessarily affect me, all depends on the loyalists. If the loyalists are looking for V8 C63s, both ways they were going to have to buy older editions anyway, all right, if you're the sedan lovers. Now, for the other 63s, now you're going to run into an issue, right? Because if you are an owner of any one or two of those models, now you could probably hold on to it for a bit because people were putting in orders for the E63 and a couple of other 63 models, and now those got cut. So if you're an owner right now, your dealer might hit you up, or if you went to certain places like Vroom and Carvana, they actually may offer you really good pricing, even with the supply shortage that already exists. Already the markups that we have right now because of the chip shortage and also the supply and demand and the growing market for online car buyers, right? We already had an influx of buyers and our pricing already increased. So as a C63 owner that was looking to get into 2 other models, the E63, if I was an E63 owner right now, what would I do? What I would do is, if you're already looking to get rid of a car to get another Mercedes, that's already a dub. So now maybe you should give it yourself about 6 months. 6 months to 9 months, maybe up to a year. Because you want to see if you might be able to make some money off of this. You might have got a hit for depreciation already. Depending on if you got a newer model or a new model or maybe a pre-owned model, it might be some depreciation. But if you wait a little bit now, you might actually gain some appreciation on it because, people are looking to purchase these models. So what I would sit there and say is just wait. Now for the people, right, including myself, because I'm looking at 2 models. I'm looking at the E63, the 2018s and up. They're really expensive already at about $70,000 and up for 2018. I think some of those prices were propped up because of what happened in the last year or two, also supply and demand. But also on top of that, now this is going to affect those prices because people who were looking to get a 2022 model because they want to lease, now they may be looking into just getting a pre-owned 2020, 2019 model, which are already kind of expensive already. So that may affect my choice if I'm looking to get an E63 in the future, and it might keep those prices up. So all in all, what I'm thinking is this is going to affect supply and demand. This is going to affect the prices. It's going to prop up the prices for the AMG V8 V8 models. I don't think it's going to really affect the older AMGs, the 5.5s and stuff, because they already kind of hit the lowest of their appreciation. They may prop up or just stay up at their pricing, because at the end of the day, you guys are not going to see some of these E63s, like a 2015 E63 or 2014. You're not going to see them at $20,000 at all. Like, you're not going to see them that cheap for a good couple of years, because there's a market of people who will purchase these cars and keep these prices up. Look at some of the V8 model BMWs. Like, their prices are still up there. And I'm talking about since like 08 models. So there's definitely a loyalist amount of people for these specific AMGs. But I think it's going to continue to affect other models like the G63. Some people, because that car is already sought after, now the prices I've seen marked up to $50,000 above, just because of this alone, because of supply and demand. And now because of this part that added into there, they can't get a 2022 model. That's it. Outside of that, that's just some of my ideas of what's going to happen, what I think is going to happen, and if you are an AMG owner, what you should actually do. If you're an AMG owner right now for some of these latest models, like even this 2015 model I have here, you should just hold on to your car for give it within the next year, and just look at prices. Check every 3 months and see what's the price of your car. What are they going for? Maybe this might be a good time for you to actually sell your car and make some profit off of it, or regain some of that depreciation. But also on top of that, understand if you're selling at a high part of the market, there's other cars that you might want to hop into that also are high too. So you're really getting the best for your money, because you might get the best for your money, but then you might be overpaying here too. So you gotta sit there and make some of these decisions. And for the people who are coming into the market, sucks for you guys. No fresh 2022 model AMG for you. That's it. Outside that, guys, I appreciate you guys so much. This is me just talking, ranting a little bit, and telling you guys what I think. If you guys want to add me, you can add me at Boost in Motion on IG, Facebook, and boostinmotion@gmail.com. That's where you can contact me. Otherwise than that, guys, you have a good morning, good afternoon, good night. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys so much for banging with your boy Boost. You have a good day. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Do appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much. You can also check out the 2 links I posted for some of my other videos. Also, on top of that, if you want to purchase some Boost in Motion merch, definitely check the link that I posted also. And finally, if you've been watching all my videos and you enjoy them, please hit the link to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Thank you.